Eventually, after a while, you are going to be offered a job in prison. Now, these jobs can depend on what prison you're in, right? In Drumheller, there was many different types of jobs. Like there was working in the kitchen, sewing pillows, being a welder, carpentry, keeping the range or the unit clean by being the unit cleaner, where they just mop and dust and wipe down shit all the time. There was even like gopher killers too. There were people who mowed the lawns, like all types of jobs, okay? And some of you may think that's not worth it because when you work these jobs, some of these jobs can be like hours long, right? And at the end of every single 2 weeks, you only get paid like what, 13, 14, $15 extra. So some people just think, screw it. I'm just going to stay in my cell and watch TV. But the reason why you shouldn't do that is because it makes it look bad for your parole, right? Because once you go to your parole hearing, they're gonna look at everything you did. And if your parole officer or your CX2, which is the one guard that actually has to watch over you, right? They call him your CX2, I think. If they write bad reports about you, saying how you just sat around and were lazy and did nothing with your life, did nothing to improve, then the parole board may think, you know what? Why should I let this guy out? Right? So do as many things as you can. Be productive. Take part in activities that you know will improve your chances of being released. Unless you're one of those guys who doesn't plan on getting parole and you just plan on doing your 2/3 and that's it, right? Some people don't want to go on parole because of the extra hassle. Like most people who get parole end up in a halfway house, right? But if people do their 2/3, like their statutory release, then they immediately get to go home. The trade off though is if you get parole, you get out earlier, right? But I don't know. Depends on what you want. I bet that you want to get out early. So do everything you can to show them that they should release you.